In today's video, we are going to take a deep dive into SpyBubble Pro, how it works, what feature it offers, and most importantly, whether it is still worth using in 2026. But there's one major update you need to know before anything else, and that is the fact that SpyBubble Pro no longer supports iPhones. Yes, that's right. If you're planning to monitor an iOS device, this app will not work anymore, so keep that in mind as we go through the review. Now, let's start by understanding how SpyBubble Pro actually works. The app is now designed specifically for Android devices. Unlike some older monitoring apps that require routing or complex setups, SpyBubble Pro keeps things relatively simple. You just need physical access to the target Android device once, install the app, grant the necessary permissions, and after that, it runs silently in the background. The person using the phone won't even know it's there. All the data that gets collected, calls, messages, location, and more, is then sent to your online dashboard, which you can access anytime from your own device. One of the most important features of SpyBubble Pro is call and contact monitoring. With this feature, you can see a complete log of incoming and outgoing calls, including details like duration, timestamps, and contact names. What makes it even more powerful is that even if your children deletes their call history, the app still keeps a record of it. This can be extremely helpful in identifying unknown numbers or suspicious contacts that your child may be communicating with. Moving on to text message tracking, which is honestly one of the most used features in any monitoring app. SpyBubble Pro allows you to read all SMS messages sent and received on the device. But it doesn't stop there. It also extends to popular messaging apps like WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger. Even if messages are deleted, you can still access them through the dashboard. This gives parents a clear insight into their child's conversations and help them detect any signs of bullying, inappropriate discussions, or risky behaviors. Another major highlight is social media monitoring. In today's world, kids spend a huge amount of time on platforms like Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. SpyBubble Pro allows you to monitor interactions on these platforms, including messages, shared content, and activity. This feature is especially important because social media is often where kids are most vulnerable to online threats. Being able to see what's happening in that space gives parents a huge advantage in keeping their children safe. Then comes location tracking, which is probably one of the most reassuring features for parents. SpyBubble Pro provides real-time GPS tracking, allowing you to see exactly where your child is at any given moment. It also stores location history so you can check where they've been throughout the day. Whether your child is at school, with friends, or traveling somewhere, this feature helps you stay informed and ensures their safety. However, it's worth mentioning that the app still lacks geofencing, which means you won't get automatic alerts when your child enters or leaves a specific area. If you are specifically looking for a geofencing feature, you can consider using mSpy. I've done a detailed review on it covering how it works and what it offers. Feel free to check it out for a better understanding. Another advanced feature included in SpyBubble Pro is the keylogger. This feature records every keystroke made on the device. That means you can see what your child is typing, whether it's messages, search queries, or even passwords. While this may sound extreme, it can be very useful in situations where you suspect your child is hiding something or engaging in risky behavior online. It gives you a deeper level of insight that goes beyond just messages and calls. SpyBubble Pro also offers remote access capabilities, which takes monitoring to the next level. You can remotely access the device's camera and microphone to capture real-time surroundings. This means you can take snapshots or even listen to what's happening around the phone. While this feature should definitely be used responsibly and ethically, it can provide an extra layer of security in situations where you are genuinely concerned about your child's environment. In addition to that, the app allows you to view all the photos and videos stored on the device. Even if the files are deleted, they can still be accessed through the online dashboard. This helps parents ensure that their child is not storing or sharing inappropriate content. Similarly, the Internet Activity Monitoring feature lets you track browsing history and emails. You can see what websites your child is visiting and who they are communicating with online, which is crucial in preventing exposure to harmful content. Now, let's talk about installation. Setting up SpyBubble Pro on an Android device is quite straightforward. You start by creating an account on their website and choosing a subscription plan. Then, you download the app onto the target device, enable installations from unknown sources, and grant the required permissions. Once that's done, the app becomes completely invisible and starts collecting data immediately. But again, and this is very important, SpyBubble Pro does not support iPhones anymore. Earlier, it used to work through iCloud syncing, but that functionality is no longer available. So, if your child uses an iPhone, this app is simply not an option anymore, and you'll have to look for other alternatives. I've done a dedicated video on the best iPhone spy apps. Check it out. Coming to the pricing, SpyBubble Pro offers flexible plans depending on your needs. There's a monthly plan for short-term use, as well as quarterly and yearly plans that offer better value. While it's not the cheapest app out there, the range of features it provides makes it a reasonable investment for parents who are serious about monitoring their child's digital activity. Now the big question, is the SpyBubble Pro legit? The answer is yes, it is a legitimate tool, but it must be used responsibly. This type of software is intended for parental control and monitoring your own children. Using it without consent or for unethical purposes can violate privacy laws, so it's important to stay within legal boundaries. When we look at the pros, the app is easy to use, offers powerful tracking features, and works efficiently on Android devices. It can track deleted data, monitor social media, and provide accurate location tracking. However, the biggest downside right now is complete lack of iPhone support. Along with that, it still misses features like geofencing and call recording, which some competitors offer. So final verdict, SpyBubble Pro is still a strong option if you're specifically looking to monitor an Android device. It covers almost everything a parent would need to ensure their child's safety in the digital world. But if you're dealing with an iPhone, this app is no longer relevant for you. That's it for this video. If you found this helpful and want to see comparisons with better iPhone alternatives or more parental control tools, make sure to subscribe to SpyDrill and stay tuned.